Hi, you're with Rob, Blue Vision FPV. I am attempting to start a YouTube channel and make a video with my progression on learning to build and fly an FPV quadcopter. So it's a new journey for me. I have limited time, limited budget, but yeah, I'm going to attempt it. So some of the things you will see will be some crappy filming, possibly a lot of mistakes, which I'll obviously get better at as I go along. This is my little setup here in the garage. Thanks to my ex-wife who looks after me due to my illness. Hence the reason I only have an unknown limited time and budget, but she's allowed me to stay here and she looks after me, and yeah, I have a lot of time on my hands not being able to work, so I've gathered a few things together, some old tools, some new, a lot of new stuff that I need to sort of progress in this little journey that I'm on. So this is what I'm calling Blue Vision, really. It's blue being my favourite colour. There'll be other colours involved in it, but the end result is to fly this thing with the help of a decent radio that I've managed to get hold of. They're quite popular at the moment, and they're doing a lot of updating to it, and I can upgrade it as I go. The copter itself, most of the parts I can upgrade as I go. As far as the motors go, just swapping them out for different types. But all these parts can be used again in other builds if I ever need to change it, if I get that far. But the idea first of all is to build and fly this one. It's a GEP RC Mark IV. It has a Mamba Stack F405 Mark II flight controller. It's a 30x30. So I have already installed that along with the motors, and that's the 4-in-1 ESC, which is the bottom ESC, which is the bottom layer. So I've put all the motors on and run the wires down and put some protection on them, just a soft protection at the moment, some tape and some zip ties, and I've soldered them to the 4-in-1 ESC in the appropriate places. So yeah, that's the start that I've done at the moment. Sounds like the neighbours out there mowing the lawns for us. Have a number of other things, some Airsheen EV200D goggles, and a case for the radio to protect it, and a lot of little tools and parts that I've ordered, some that haven't arrived yet, some that are getting here. But yeah, welcome to my channel. Hopefully you'll either learn something, whether it's what to do or what not to do. Probably the latter, but we'll see how it goes from here. Thanks for joining me. So that's what it'll eventually look like. Balance the weight, get the battery centered, figure out where to put it, and that's pretty much going to be it, with a camera and a VTX installed on it, and a receiver obviously. Right, I've partially built what I've got so far is the flight stack. It's a Mamba F405 Mark II, and I've just installed the motors. Big thanks, by the way, to Drones Express in Australia, and to Alex, who has done a lot to. Had a couple of hiccups with a few things sent, but he sorted them out pretty much straight away. So they've been really great. I've also recently found a place locally in New Zealand, Quad Junkie, who are really good. So thanks to them as well. To Gary, who runs that. He's organising a decent camera for me I bought a lot of stuff and made a lot of mistakes buying cheaper stuff that I thought would be okay, but having watched all the videos and stuff for over a year now to sort of get ready for everything, I've learnt that some of the stuff is a lot better and is still cheap, but will give you a better experience and help you to learn it, make it easier to learn. I've still got to, before I fly this, go and do download a drone simulator so that I can learn how to use my controller here. I've got the T16, the Pro version, so I've had the internal mod done to it, did that myself. Drones Express didn't realise it hadn't already been done and just sent one out for free for me, so I took care of that. Finally, we had a couple of little issues with the battery, just the power supply for the battery charger, and they ended up sending me a replacement lead and a completely new charger, which was great. So when I actually get around to buying a decent load of batteries, I'll be able to charge them all, parallel charge them all at once. This is a big learning curve for me. I've never done anything with electronics before, so yeah. If anyone's interested in learning this sort of thing, because basically what I did when I started was just find people doing build videos and seeing how they sort of progressed. So not just watching all the, I mean, there's some really great pilots out there that I enjoy watching their freestyle videos, and a lot of funny stuff as well. But part of the learning curve is going to be this YouTube thing, because I'm not good with computers or phones or any sort of technology like that. I've taught myself a few things on with the T16. I've modified the screen.
Welcome to Jeopardy X. Switch warning.
I still have to update all the firmware yet, something that I haven't done yet. I have to do that with quite a few things. You have to update the firmware on through the internet. But I'll learn to do all that, and yeah, you'll be able to see me learning it if you're interested, obviously. So yeah, I've changed a few of the widgets and put my own logo on, and put a few displays on it. But yeah, I'll be able to use that properly once I get all the firmware downloaded and updated, and get a flight simulator on my computer, and then I can use this theoretically as a joystick and use it to learn basically the controls themselves and how to fly a drone without having to crash it in reality and costing a lot of money on the way. But I'm guessing I'm probably going to do that anyway. Everything I seem to do is rip shit or bust sometimes, so yeah, especially new things. It's quite a learning curve, so yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully I'll have the time to get really into it and hopefully get good. And ultimately, as part of my journey, would be to put up a freestyle video that was sort of at least half decent. So yeah, I'm working with my little area here. I've got I'll be able to move a camera around later on when I get something better set up to sort of show you. I can sort of tilt it a little bit and show you I've got